All right, I will bring this meeting to order. We have resolution number 177-24, be it resolved that the meeting be convened at 6:47 with Mayor Ray Muirhead in the chair, moved by
Don't matter.
Johnny, seconded by
Yeah.
Debbie. All those in favor? Opposed, that is carried. Roll call. Muirhead present, Kalanowicz regrets, Anderson present, Ray present, Sudak regrets, and Youth Councilor Downey present. We'll have the adoption of the agenda. We have resolution number 178-24, be it resolved that the agenda for the regular meeting of July 9th, 2024 be adopted as circulated, moved by
I'll second that.
Jimmy, seconded by Johnny. We have a shortened agenda tonight because we're missing a couple, and any bylaws and resolutions, I think we need all hands on deck for those, so. Be a shorter meeting, so all those in favor? Opposed, that is carried. Adoption of minutes, we have resolution number 179-24, be it resolved that the minutes for the regular meeting of June 11th and the joint committee meeting of June 24th be adopted as circulated, moved by Johnny, seconded by Debbie. All those in favor? Opposed, that's carried. Planning matters, appoint a building inspector. We have a resolution number 180-24, be it resolved that the council appoint the following building inspectors as part of the Cypress Planning District. Mr. Alex Campbell is part 3 building inspector mentor. Ms. Rachel Andrews is part 9 building inspector, moved by Debbie. Johnny, seconded by Debbie. All those in favor? Opposed, that is carried. Finance and accounts. We have resolution, ACA report, we've all read that,
Mhm.
I'm assuming, no questions, comments, everything's
No,
good?
looks good.
Okay. We have resolution number 181-24, be it resolved that council accept the report from the Assistant CAO of McConnell as presented, moved by Debbie. Seconded by Johnny. All those in favor? Opposed, that is carried. We have resolution number 182-24, be it resolved that the financial statement and bank reconciliation for June 2024 be approved, moved by.
Yep.
Johnny, seconded by Debbie. Everybody had a look. Any
Yeah.
questions, concerns?
No.
Good,
It's good.
okay, all those in favor? Opposed, that is carried. We have resolution number 183-24, be it resolved that the accounts check number 15159 to check number 15246 totaling $297,072.68 and direct withdrawals of $125,841.36 be approved for payment, moved by Debbie, seconded by Johnny. Any questions? I just have one on there. What's that,
Okay.
Dirks?
We bought those dress uniforms for Gopher and I for the fire department,
Okay.
so that got billed through to the fire department.
Gotcha. Okay, nothing else, all those in favor?
Yeah.
Opposed, that is carried. 7, we have unfinished business, August Memorial unveiling.
So plans are still underway for that. We've got someone who's going to do the concrete work for us. The trees are there already, benches are spoken for and ready. We just have to get the inscriptions done. And the number of other things will come together. I've got, the premier is going to attend. Gonna send emails to the mayor and Reeve from Dauphin. And I've asked if the family wants to speak at all. Representative of all the family. Just waiting to hear back on that. Otherwise, it looks like everything's gonna come together just right.
That's good.
Perfect.
Thanks for doing all that.
Yeah. Just a housekeeping question, trees are being watered in this heat wave, everybody's looking after?
Yeah. Yeah, and time wise, I think we're gonna shoot for 3 o'clock. On
3?
the 11th, yeah. That'll give anyone traveling time to get here and time to get home in a reasonable time, and I did ask the drop in too if they were interested in doing like a T or anything like that, but I'm just waiting to hear back from them.
So further to what Bill said last time, parking's gonna be okay, we'll,
Yeah, I'm gonna ask the neighbors across the street if we could use that property.
okay,
Cause, and then I'm going to ask if maybe, Boston Fire to come up and do traffic. Let's see if they will, because our guys will be busy
Mhm.
with the event, so. I'll talk with James down there and see. if they're willing to Send a few guys up and help set with that.
sounds good. Any questions on that? We're all clear?
Just to one,
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt. Are we gonna have any seating out there for anybody that needs?
Yeah, we're gonna have chairs set up.
Okay,
Yeah, I got the
good.
hall booked for the chairs and everything, so.
Much the same as a dolphin kind
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah.
Okay,
As long
That's
as
great.
it's not super wet, and
Yeah.
that the chairs. will
I was
sink
just
down.
thinking if it was super hot, people might
Yeah.
need to sit.
No, we'll have,
Okay.
definitely have chairs there.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And water, they were handing water out too. during the-
Okay,
FYI.
okay.
Okay, all right, we're done with that. Let's move on to highway billboards.
So we discussed at the joint meeting and the RM is on board with putting them up and we're gonna. Kara's gonna line up to get a third one coming from the east.
Mhm.
So once, she's gonna connect with the landowner over there and then. Get highways approval and then we'll go get quotes for supplying the signs and stuff. So more to come on that, but it's, in progress.
Good. We'll move to general business. We have 105 intersection, open house July 16th. That pretty much speaks for itself. Anything on that?
No, it's on our social media, it's on the website, it's been shared a lot and it's, pretty widespread. So 6:30 till 8 on the 16th at the community hall, just a drop-in thing.
There's been quite a bit of chatter going on about what should be out there and opinions and so on and so forth. So now is the time for anybody that wants to go. I would
Mhm.
encourage, ask questions,
Mhm.
so on and so forth. Okay. We, B, add invoice to tax. We have a resolution here. Resolution number 184-24, be it resolved that council add invoice number 2024-00003 in the amount of $66.95 to rule number 66500. Moved by Joni, seconded by Debbie. Straightforward, no questions?
What is, sounds familiar. What's the bill for?
I think it was dirt or gravel or something, yeah.
Just the number seemed like I remember that, but. Yeah, no worries.
Okay, all those in favor? Opposed, that is carried. We are down to reports. We were just breezing through. We have youth council report, Mr. Downey.
There's not too much to report on. Grad went well on June 26th and all the awards were handed out on June 27th to the middle years and high school. Those who weren't attending the award ceremony had their awards emailed, or not emailed, just mailed to them. And all report cards have gone out and school's out for the summer.
Hated that time of year when report cards came out. Good, thank you. CAO report. You've read that.
Mhm.
No questions? Straightforward. Economic development report, we've read that. Any comments, concerns? Hearing none, okay. We've got committee reports, protective services. Anything from fire, do you know? You're still on fire on it?
Didn't make the last meeting, it's kinda,
Okay.
then rolled.
Breakfast was a huge success, I think that was after last meeting, yeah.
Yeah,
We made over $14,000, which is,
I made over 1,200.
yeah, Johnny kept his half of the 50.
I'll
It
give you
could have been,
$100
it could have been closer to 15,000.
I'll give you 100 out of it. Paid 2 loans that I didn't have to pay.
Yeah, and we're working on plans for our street party on August 23rd. Good. And it's been busy. Always.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Public works, anything on public works? All systems are go,
Yeah, Scott's on holidays for a couple weeks and Willie's still off with his injury there. So I talked to him the other day and he's on the mend, but be a little bit before he's back yet, and got the new lawnmower today for him, so picked that up this afternoon.
So with two off, is Rodney able to keep up or does he need help or green team's there to help whenever?
He's got the green team kids and, yeah, he's doing a good job keeping
Good.
up. I'm gonna go give him a hand.
I've seen her every day mowing grass somewhere.
Yeah, and I've got,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go give him a hand tomorrow morning just to run the grader around the ballpark before the provincials this
Oh,
weekend.
yes.
All right, that's this weekend. Good, good. Buildings, anything on buildings? I see. We've got the foundation getting going out at the one at the waste disposal ground.
And half the old shop was gone at 1 o'clock today,
Was
or
it?
down, so they're working on that this week and.
I better drive by and have a look.
Yeah.
It was up the last time I looked, last minute.
Yeah.
Good. Any more on buildings, anybody? Okay. Waste management. Goes back to the building being built,
Mhm.
nothing really more on that.
Got a environmental every next Monday
Yeah.
meeting, so
Archives, nothing on archives.
kind of woke up yesterday morning going, "Oh, that's our green meeting, it's 9 o'clock already, damn it." Yeah, next week.
Arts Council. Meeting on Arts Council?
Not a meeting much.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna get a couple emails.
They participated in the breakfast
Right.
setup. And that went over, I think, really well. The kids seemed to really like it.
Cemetery, nothing on the cemetery, we just straightforward stuff. We are moving ahead with that windmill that's gonna be out there, so
Yeah,
stay
and
tuned for that.
volunteers, right? For weeding.
Volunteers for weeding. That sort of stuff, anybody that wants to volunteer, we'd be happy to have you.
Mhm.
I did hear yesterday that the windmill repairs are fully covered by donation as well.
Yeah, really?
Isn't that
Good
nice?
stuff. Right on. Museum, anything on the museum?
A lot happening lately.
That time of year, there's not much happening really, in place.
They're open and then,
Mhm.
they've started working on that other building there.
Yeah.
And event seniors?
I think the new van is ordered now. I signed the paperwork for it
Hmm.
a couple weeks ago.
Good.
So it's in process and like January, February 2025 is delivery date as far as I know.
Library, anything on the library?
I don't think so, not since last meeting.
Okay. Health action? What did we discuss at health action? Just brought everybody up to speed on where we're at. We met with Prairie Mountain Health. Did we talk about that since the last meeting?
No, it was after, I
It's
think.
in the package though.
Was it?
Mhm.
Okay. Any questions about anybody on that or no?
I don't think so.
Okay, planning, we're having our planning meeting, day after tomorrow, so I haven't got anything on that yet. Rec board. Just
Ball
talk-
tournament.
Yeah, ball tournament, we just talked about, possibility of getting some seats from Keystone, I'm not quite sure where we're at with that. And just basic stuff,
That sounds like the new sign is gonna be in next week.
what is it? Okay,
And Michelle Clow started
right,
last week
yes,
as the manager of leisure services, so.
anybody gets a chance to
Yeah.
introduce yourselves, please do, I met her before and introduced myself, she seems like she'll fit the bill, just nice.
Is she in like living in Carberry now?
Believe so, yeah.
And I saw something going on at the campground this morning when I left and they were doing some type of. I'm thinking cabling or something.
Oh, yeah, electrical work should. be
Yeah.
starting, so, yeah.
White mud, anything on white mud?
No, I haven't been meeting till fall, but I have a Sunway Aqua Delta for whatever,
Delta.
meeting at the end of the month.
Good. All right, that's it. We have a resolution number 185-24, be it resolved that all reports be received by council as provided or presented, moved by
I will.
Debbie, seconded by Johnny, all those in favor,
Mhm.
opposed, that is carried. We have communication from municipal and northern relations. Everybody's, I'm assuming, read that?
Mhm.
No questions? WRARS rebate summary, we got a portion of a rebate back so far, what, 187,000? What the one?
No, that's the operating grant.
Oh, okay,
rebate.
right, that's about
I
it.
think the RARS rebate this year is about 55,000, so we
Okay.
got 25% of it.
Okay. Westman Regional Library, draft June minutes. That, this is the one I was telling, we got portion of the
Mhm.
municipal and northern relations operating grant payment.
Yeah, we got like 135,000, I think, out of our need-ish.
Yeah. Okay. Any questions on any of those? Seeing none, I'll read the resolution. Resolution number 186-24, be it resolved that all correspondence be received by council, moved by Johnny, seconded by Debbie. All those in favor? Opposed, that is carried. We don't have anything added to the agenda. It is around the table time.
Record.
Okay, I just bringing everybody up to speed. I drove a car in the parade on Saturday. It was well attended, very good. Actually, it was a good parade. There's quite a few people, there were quite a few floats and stuff in it. Johnny and I attended a district meeting on last week, one day.
District Wineers meeting?
Yeah. Yeah, so we attended that at the East End Community Center. July 1st, myself and Bill from the town and Robbie Comer did the July 1st hot dog day at the pool. Wasn't as well attended as what I would have thought, but there were a few hot dogs went out, so
Good.
it's all right. We met with Mike about the bank. That's something we want to talk about in camera, or no? Or just general knowledge?
He'll be at the next meeting.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I brought greetings from the town to the graduation ceremonies. And I guess since the last meeting, I attended the Dauphin Memorial. I drove up there and attended in conjunction with our emergency people, so it was well attended. And that's all I got. What do you got, Counselor Anderson?
Nothing.
That's it?
That's it.
Counselor Ray?
I haven't really got anything to report.
Okay.
Committees have been quiet and I missed the recreation committee meeting because of my work, so I
Okay.
apologize for that.
Alrighty, you got anything? Nothing? No? Grady, you got anything? John, you got anything to add?
Don't think so.
Jesus, just.
Well, it was a nice, grad.
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
I think we need to say kudos to the agricultural
Oh, yeah.
society, Alan Christensen, that's the head of that. Cause I think the fair went over very well.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Well, a couple
A lot of
of
people in town
Mhm.
doing that in the car show at the casino there.
Right, the car show too. Yeah. Yeah. Just brings a lot of people into our town and a lot of work goes into it, so just to mention on that.
Good. I have something that I would like to bring up, just a couple of small things. It won't take us till 7:30, I'm sure, in camera if we can. Can we do that?
Okay, you wanna add a resolution for
Okay.
him?
Yeah.
Maybe 7.
You don't have a second here, can't do it.
True. 187-24.
Yeah.
Forget how the resolution was.
You want me to read one?
Would you please?
Be it resolved that council move, resolution 187-24, be it resolved that council move in camera to discuss personnel matters.
Yep. Moved by John, Debbie, seconded by Johnny. All those in favor? Opposed, and carried. Let's go.